What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 54 of my Total Warhammer II modded Vlad von Carstein campaign. So I know it's been a few days, but with Total Warhammer 3 coming out, there were delays. It was pretty much inevitable. Fortunately, now I think I've got everything right back on track, back on schedule, and everything should be returning to its former glory, as it were. It's kind of annoying that this happened right around when Vlad's campaign turned really interesting, with the dwarves attacking us, the civil war caused by us between the two dwarven factions. Ah, man, this campaign is so good. I can only hope that the campaigns in Total Warhammer 3 get this interesting. Plus, with us sandwiched between the Empire, Chaos, and the dwarves on all sides, we're basically the real Empire now, surrounded on all sides, attacking or getting attacked by everything, and just trying to hold civilization together. I guess the only thing missing is for Bretonnia to also attack us, and then we'll be attacked by all the major powers all at the same time. Nikari, eat your heart out, I guess. Anyway, now between the episodes, I usually do the whole spend your money thing. I didn't do that this time because I figured since we missed a few days, we might as well get back on track in the sense that remind ourselves of what's going on and where, but afterwards we'll get right back to what we've been doing thus far. We've also, last time, done a few things. First of all, Akandorf took a dwarven stack out and did not, in fact, fall, although now it is damaged and a new dwarven stack belonging to Grumbrindle is coming in, and there's absolutely no way this garrison can actually kill Grumbrindle. Even if they managed to kill his stack, the white dwarf himself is, basically unkillable, on top of the fact that he's unbreakable. So yeah, not gonna happen. The only thing we can do is try to book it here with the Red Duke and hope that he gets here in time to, well, unlikely that he'll be able to get here to relieve Akandorf, but he might get here just in time to be able to kill these armies, especially if they take Akandorf. I suppose we'll see. You need to keep building stuff. Unfortunately, you can't directly construct ghouls. You'll need to raise them, but they cost a little bit much, don't they? 1,000 per ghoul? Yeah, for such a cheap unit. I'm not willing to pay that. We're going to briefly send Gorst back to deal with that after we figure out what we do with Vlad, and where we're going to spend our money. So much to do right now. Alrighty, so first of all, Heinrich Kemmler, you're right outside Edgig, and you could very well attack it if you so choose. The question is, do we want to attack Edgig right now? I kind of like Talabheim and the fact that it controls this, it controls the river Talabek here, so they have to either cross here or cross right beside Talabheim. And otherwise, yeah, see, they would have to cross over here, and this is completely screwy for the AI in the sense that it takes out all of its movement points, that we can jump on it. Whereas nobody can really take Talabheim away from Kemmler while he's guarding it, because he has a really nasty army for when being on the defensive. So, alrighty, well, first thing, I think we gotta get Isabella up here to support Vlad, so let's keep moving her. She's going to join up with Vlad so that Helman Gorst can go back, help out with some ghoul training, and oh wow, that's gonna be a little bit problematic considering what he has. I suppose we could give this guy some black coaches as well, or not black coaches, wow, not ghouls and black coaches, a couple of corpse guards is what I was getting at, damn. Alrighty, so we'll figure that out. Let's just double check the rest of our defenses here. Dieter, I think you can hold Akandorf just fine, although Eilhart is going to be kind of problematic with you guys here. And Marienburg, yeah, I'm aware there was a full chaos stack around here somewhere that I'm very concerned with, because Carmilla can't really defend by herself very well, but right now I think we're okay. I'm actually kind of tempted to move out into here and start raiding, but then again, if the Bretonnians try to attack us, that'll obviously be kind of problematic. Trade agreement yet? No, still, damn you, Nagaron. You really need to trade with us. We have a non-aggression, we're positive, even if we're slightly deteriorating, and you've lost all of your original territory. Like, what the hell are you doing, man? How long do we still have, wait, cavalry focus, rat pack, indulgences for another 3 turns. Yeah, we should probably use another one of these. Alright, fine. Damn, I was gonna spend the 12 blood kisses on you know what? I still feel like maybe we get the von Carstein God bloodline, because the 20% physical resistance when defending is fantastic. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're von Carstein, we're gonna be von Carstein maxed out. There we go. So now, these guys will have an extra 20% physical resistance when defending, so maybe they'll be able to hold a little bit longer, or at least damage this army a little bit more. Even as Grombrindle kills them. Alrighty, now let's check our heroes. Anybody need to assassinate anybody? I certainly hope you do. Oh, we already moved them. Or maybe I moved them at the end of, between the episodes. Alright, fair enough, me. Well done. Alrighty, Vlad and Gorst, you're gonna stay here for now. The thing is, we can't reach Kislev to attack. And, oh, but maybe there's another thing that we could do. You're here. And I tend to wonder, would you be able to reach us here? Unstoppable. What if we take Vlad, we put him, or let's say, right... Where can you reach? Okay, so you can reach right to the edge of this. So go Vlad right here into encampment stance. Oh, right, not encampment stance. Well, we can't go into raiding stance. Is there anything that'll make you immune to attrition? Other than raiding? Ugh, I don't want to raid. Okay, fine. I know that we're kind of hurt here, but we're gonna ambush. Then we're gonna put Gorst right behind you right here. Maybe we should move forward a little bit. I'm thinking, can we even hold on to Kislev? I don't know. I'm not even sure we can hold on to Beckhofen, but, you know what? Let's move a little bit more forward. Did I accidentally put you into the wrong stance there, anyway? Wait, is there anything that's higher ambush? There's a 75% ambush chance right here. Alrighty, fine. Go here, and let's hope that this works out. If we can destroy these chaos stacks, that would make it a lot easier for us around here. Yeah, alright, let's try this. Either way, if they don't come for us, then they can, then we can hit them next turn over at Kislev and then move down here a little bit to take out this army, although I think Gorst can handle this one itself just by virtue of the fact that it is almost dead. Now, that's you guys. Carmilla, Dieter are good, Gorst is good, Manny, you need to start raising dead and building new, well, dead. We got one more turn until that Gravedigger, and you can't build stuff here, so I guess we're going to wait a little bit. Oh, we can get the Feasters in the Dusk for our Ghoul army now. Also, do we need to defend this any further? No, we got walls up in fairly good position. Lamia, I destroyed... Ooh, we do need more Banshees on the field, that's for damn sure. But we also need Vampire Crypts and another library. Especially as we're now increasing our territory, so this is going to increase the costs of things further. Which I don't like. You know what? We're going to hold on to the money. Why? Because I feel like since we're going to raise a bunch of dead anyway with Manny, we might as well. Actually, wait, can you raise dead here? Yes, we can. Yes, we certainly can. And then I remember that we can raise dead at the Desolation of Nagash as well. So we can start getting him his... Graveguard and Black Knight army. Alright, let's skip then the rest of this. Let's see if Chaos falls for our ambush. Let's see if the dwarfs attack Akandorf again. And then we'll use our money next turn. Alright, let's go. I didn't want to wait too long because I just wanted the battle. I've been itching to get some more vamping going. Alright, Ikit. You want a defensive alliance with all of this. Do we want a defensive alliance with you? We kind of want the territory that you have, and honestly, I don't think you're strong enough to make this worth our while right now. Sartosa's more useful because we share a border with them. Filthy dwarf secessionists. Alrighty, and you, my friend, just earned yourself an assassination. How dare you? I really, really want more, yeah, there it is. They are indeed going to attack us at Akandorf, and I imagine this is very unlikely that we'll be able to do anything, but, oh, and they're coming in with their gyrocopters, and our army is damaged. Alrighty, we're gonna fight this regular style, because I don't imagine that we have much of a chance, and we fought the, I mean, it's a settlement battle. They're all pretty much the same. They don't require much finesse or control anyway. I wonder what kind of magic resistance Grombrindle has. I don't remember. Let's find out. I mean, dwarfs generally have a high magic resistance, just by by their very nature, so we probably won't be able to get as much value out of the single Spirit Leech on this. Honestly, I'm surprised this army has held here this long. Alrighty, what do we have here? Let's move everybody back a little bit. Hey, yeah, there you go. There you go. Alright, there's 2 Dwarven towers here. The Everguard are there. Okay, well, where everybody's focusing that tower, that's for damn sure. Now, we need 1, let's say, full stack to guard the gate here. We're going to spread it out because it's most likely to get bombed by the gyrocopters. Then we have our very limited number of aerial units. We're going to keep them back. I don't want them... Well, I was about to say I don't want them fighting the gyro bombers, but maybe. They are fairly weak after all. They also have a bunch of bolt throwers, but I think our towers should be able to take care of that relatively okay. Okay, let's put up our... Okay, you get up here. Let's put up our zombies over on this side, I think. Then, oh, hammerers, man, hammerers. Yeah, then we'll take you, and we'll use you to defend this with 1 set of ghouls here. You know what, let's use our hurt ghouls up here, and another set of hurt ghouls. Oh, there's a breach here as well. No. I forgot that. That's annoying, considering they didn't actually breach the walls. The walls breached themselves, as it were, between the sieges. Okay, maybe they used the hero, but I don't know. That's kind of annoying. Okay, yeah, that's going to be a much bigger issue than the gate, most likely. Alright, and that's going to change how we're going to do this, then. Let us surround this area with some full HP crypt ghouls. We need to essentially surround and try to hold, although it's looking less and less likely like this. Okay, then, you instead are going to go to the gate, because I don't see a ram. At the very least, an interesting setup. And then we're both going to have to get you here. And I guess we also probably want 1 zombie unit here as well. That'll mean more zombies on the ground rather than on the walls. Let's put this hurt unit of zombies up here. You know what? These guys are probably going to get hit by bolt throwers. Let's put a full HP zombie unit to help take hits for the Graveguard. There we go. And then let's put you behind these guys. You're most likely going to get hit by those gyrocopters / bombers again, but it is what it is. Alrighty, you go up here. Hurt unit, you. Oh, okay, well, we need at least 1 unit. That's you. Oh, I put both of these here. You know what? I think we need to have at least 1 of them up there. Alrighty, zombies. Likes. Okay, wait. You are somewhere, damn it. You can go here. Probably gonna get wrecked. Then we have full HP units, the ones that are gonna fight. We'll keep you down here for as long as we possibly can. So that's you and you. Alright, reasonably happy with that. Then we have another unit of badly, well, not badly hurt, but definitely hurt, unit of crypt ghouls up here. And maybe even move these guys a little bit to the side like so. And move my side a little bit more like so. There we go. Alright, good enough, I think. And is that all the ghouls we have? Yeah, we'll keep this 1 unit down here, I guess, because there's more units coming in from over there. In fact, I think maybe we'll get another unit over here. I do expect them to all hit the walls, and I think that's about it. Unfortunately, we don't have a ghoul here. In fact, maybe we do this and just rely on the fact that this thing's gonna die. Alright, let's try like that. We're planning to send these guys up anyway. Alright, start deployment. Go for it. All towers, get ready to start attacking that damn Everguard tower. Go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Can you reach that? A little bit, yeah. All right, everybody, destroy that Everguard. If we can half damage that, that would be quite swell. Now you, Grimbrindle. What do you have in terms of your magic defense? A 50% magic resistance plus 5% ward save. Yeah. Okay, so he's actually weaker to physical stuff. Alright, our crypt ghouls are gonna get damaged here. Who do you want to attack? Do we go for the grudge throwers? Maybe we go for the grudge throwers. Wait, that's a grudge thrower? Yeah, okay. Alright, there we go. First tower down. Ooh, we might be able to destroy the second one with a sufficient amount of focus. In fact, wait, zombie unit, someone right there in front of it. Slow it down a little bit. Yeah, that's not slowing it down, unfortunately. They're kind of moved over. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get off of the ground. Yeah, that's not slowing them. Guess we need a unit with more mass. The walls are breached. Where are the walls breached? Oh. They breached the gate. Oh, right, the gate was already open. Oh, that's a problem. Ghouls. Oh, yeah, these guys got bombed. There goes our full HP unit. Oh, damn, yeah, this is not gonna go so well. Alright, you guys attack those grudge rakers. How are we doing over here? Okay, now it's stopped in their tracks. Finally, we got enough zombies, you know, to clog up the wheels down there. Well done, everybody. Towers keep attacking. What do we have? Where's Grimbrindle? Where are you, Grommy? Grommy? Grom? Okay, he's up here. You guys go over here, please. Oh, Vargeists. You know what? I know there's not a lot of you, but I think we start hitting these various artillery pieces. Yeah, it's going to take too long to bring them down. Otherwise, at the very least, I want to badly damage this army. Let's see what we have out here. Unit of Quarrelers. Okay. And please kill those Everguard. And those Hammerers. They need to be focused down as much as we possibly can. Yeah, they're all heading up the walls, which is... Oh, man, Grimbrindle's already in here. And, oh, they've breached this wall as well. Oh... This poor army. It's okay, the Red Duke will take care of this. You, go Spirit Leech this jerk face. Everybody else keeps surrounding. Wow, are you guys getting killed by a damn unit of Grudge or Thunderers? Come on now. You're better than this. Are you, though? You're unbuffed garrison units. You're not really better than this. And more walls are coming up. More walls are coming up. More towers are coming up the walls. More ladders, rather, are coming up the walls. We got that Spirit Leech. Stay away from Grimbrindle, though. You ghouls, go and surround them. I guess you're not really needed to fight the Grudge Rakers. You maybe attack them a few times, but, you know, don't rely on it. Alright, how are we doing otherwise? Alrighty, well, our bats are dead. You are not attacking the right thing. You, I want right here. Oh, they take the tower. Wait, how did they take this tower? Oh, this is stupid. They don't have anybody up here. We have our ghouls up here, and this tower is under their control because their units are down here. Oh, that's actually really dumb. Should not work that way. This one makes sense because they have all these units up here, but this one is completely in our zone of control. But by virtue of the fact that they have a couple units down here, which they're not even fighting us, I feel like there should be like a sort of balance of power in the sense that the towers shouldn't directly change. Oh, wow, our vampire got wrecked. I didn't think that... Okay, it doesn't matter. This battle's over anyway. Come on, get that cast out. Oh, man, yeah. This was about as expected. This is why we're getting the Red Duke in. And, oh, one of our towers actually got brought down here, too. Unfortunately, I don't think those Everguard are gonna fall here. Try to at least kill that Grudge Thrower so it can't come back. You, go after that Bolt Thrower next. Alright, go after those artillery. And it looks like the artillery crew defeated the zombies. Not all that surprising, to be fair. You, who do you attack now? Well, keep attacking whoever you can. Not much left in terms of the towers. Switch to targeting more artillery pieces. Like so and like so. This one, I think, looks to be... Yeah, that one got deleted. Beautiful. Alrighty, at least they won't have too much artillery for the Red Duke to deal with. Wait, you switch back. Yeah, you know what? Attack that Bolt Thrower. Alrighty. Could have held on a little bit longer if our vampire didn't die, my bad. You guys go reinforce some of these places, but once again, you can't really kill Grimbrindle. Too much armor. We have no armor piercing whatsoever. Really, our vampire was the only armor piercing we had. And how are you guys still holding onto this tower? There we go. Finally, damn. That was extremely annoying. Alrighty, our units are now starting to disintegrate. It's just a matter of trying to kill as many more of these artillery pieces as we can get our hands on. So keep firing, everybody. Keep firing. You got this. Keep deleting units. Ghouls? Ooh, you know what? Let's summon a unit of zombies right back here, just for the purpose of trapping these guys and doing more damage to them. Every unit we delete will make it easier for the Red Duke to reconquer stuff. And I guess we're... Maybe we'll send Gorst down here. Yeah, that's a good idea. We're gonna send Gorst down here to deal with this. I.e., once Vlad joins Isabella, those two can hold off chaos together while we use the Red Duke to, or while we send the Red Duke more to Bretonnia side. Maybe a few more chaos fights, but otherwise, yeah. Oh man, are these guys really gonna stay alive? We still have one tower firing. Good job, tower. It's all you. And how are our zombies down here? Well, he's getting wrecked. We don't actually need this Graveguard unit here anymore. Crypt Ghouls, go and attack something else. In fact, maybe if you can go up here. Oh, those... No, those are Dwarf Warriors, okay. Also capping our stuff, but who cares? Who cares? There's no way we can survive this. And alright, that one I think will disintegrate as well. That unit, I mean, damn, this one's charging, and I don't think there's anything we can do about that. Unless we can charge through these guys, which I doubt. Oh, and they have a Rune Lord on the field as well. We wouldn't even have been able to kill Grimbrindle, much less a Rune Lord. Oh, I wonder if we were actually adding any supporting runes to this. Alrighty, hopefully this will allow us to get a nice cinematic battle with the Red Duke after this. This is what I've been hoping for. Alrighty, and it looks like that bolt thrower is done dead as well. Lovely. No more of our towers are firing. Well, this one's still firing. Is this unit dead? Yeah, the Grudge Raker is dead. Fire on this Dwarf Warrior unit, I guess, since he can't reach the other. You guys, want to help out? Yeah, even the Dwarf Warriors with great weapons are killing this tower. Now, how does this tower belong back to our side? The ghouls haven't reached it and they're getting wrecked by these Dwarf Warriors. Yeah, the tower mechanics are really quite weird, aren't they? I gotta compare this and, well, compare it to the third game's mechanics. I wonder what's changed. There hasn't been too many sieges thus far for me in the third game, so haven't had the time to compare everything yet. Alrighty, yeah, you just keep attacking those Dwarf Warriors. This tower is going to be briefly ours for a second, so keep attacking. Oh, I'd really love to retake these. Yeah, but we have no more units down here. Everybody's disintegrating. One last unit of Graveguard holding on to allow the towers to fire. And, ooh, is that a... That's an organ gun. We can't reach it, though. Damn, I should have sent the basically dead air units to kill it. Alrighty, let's speed through the rest of this. I don't think we're going to get any more units killed, unfortunately. Yeah, especially with the rest of the towers having fallen. Let everybody disintegrate. Completely expected. Let's have the Red Duke take this back. And then Gorstand, another another army can hold it. Alright, close defeat, end battle. Maybe we'll get even a Vlad, or not a Vlad, or a random von Carstein Lord to help out with this, i.e. to hold this with the extra units of... range stuff that we can get. I really like Akandorf's position, just like the whole river part with Ergig and Talabayam, where it holds a nice location. It's one of those like anchor points or linchpins, or I don't know what to call it, for your empire. All right, let's see. Are you gonna raise this or are you gonna take it? You're gonna raise it outright. Okay, well, you will fight. Oh right, Deadrock Gap is also getting attacked. Man, we are getting attacked everywhere. This is so fun. I really wish that there was like I know that these haven't been popular like scenarios, but just for like short campaign fun times, I'm gonna keep this save, I think. Like, I don't remember if it was Empire or Napoleon, but there were a few scenarios where you started with a big empire already under siege. Oh wait, there was definitely one of those in Rome too. Or was it Attila? Damn it. I actually really enjoyed those for the same reason that I'm enjoying this. I love being attacked from every side and trying to deal with it. I think it's some of the most fun that you can have in these games. Let's see. Because a giant Empire enemy AI is obviously always going to be stronger. Not stronger than you, but like more capable of doing what it needs to do. Anyway, looks like Vlad did not get attacked here, even though the ambush did succeed. So let's get up Kislev ourselves. Where's that other army up here? Still up here. Alrighty. Settlement raised, close defeat. Yeah, we'll see about that. You will continue the siege. You are healing when you're sieging here. That's nice. Garrison failure, assault garrison success. Now, you, Gorsty, move up. You're actually going to be terrible in sieges, although you do have that Mortis engine. Yeah, so the question for me here is whether do we actually hit Kislev and this army inside, or we force a siege battle. This guy would probably come in to reinforce. But it doesn't look that bad. Ooh, we can summon another black coach here. Wait, go into... Oh, damn, you're just short of Necromantic Ritual. Okay, I guess next turn. Yeah, there's some stuff we can summon here. Can summon Crypt Horrors. Oh, what? Number 8 and another Mortis engine, yes. Wait, did I not want to get Vlad a second Mortis engine? Nah, I mean, he's okay with one. Alrighty, fine. You know what? We're gonna have this fight here like this. It's gonna be a cinematic battle because I've been really wanting one, and I think we're just gonna go as we currently are. Let's see how Vlad's army fares against all this with Gorston support rather than Isabella. Go. Alrighty, our first fight against a Chaos Bastion, and cool, they have all of these, Chaos Cultists, the units that are only in Chaos Cities. Nice, gonna be fun seeing them, well, get ripped apart, I suppose. Oh, and there's a bunch of aspiring champions up here. Now, the first thing we're doing, oh, wow, that one freaking Hell Cannon hit just did like 25% HP to our Knights of the Red Death. Damn, that's a little bit much, game, damn. Poor Knights of the Red Death, I even had to immediately pop an Invocation of Nehek on them. Yeah, ouch. Ouch, that Hell Cannon is pretty damn good against these forces. I was originally going to send the men up here to immediately fight the enemy lord, but now considering how much damage they've taken from those hits, yeah, they're already at half HP. Thus, we cannot yet send them to the Chaos Sorcerer Lord. What we will do, I suppose, and oh, look at those black coaches speeding their way to the gate here. We're going to have them help out with attacking the gate. I don't know how much damage they're actually able to do. Ooh, and we got our first Wind of Death. Unfortunately, it does sort of careen off the walls here or get deflected by the wall, but that's okay. We also have enemies using their oh man, the bombardment spells on top of the walls, thinking that the AI could hit the units under the gate, I suppose, but otherwise just ripping apart its own Chaos Cult. I mean, look at that. What the hell is this? It's so bloody too. Oh man. In a good way, but damn AI, what are you doing? Yeah. I wonder how much damage that was overall. Well, it did about 25% damage to this Chaos Cultist. Might have clipped this one just by virtue of the fact that I can see that it's damaged. But yeah, anyway, that's about it. Let's get back to it. When we are just going to try to break through this gate. Now, what I probably should have done here and decided not to do was separate our forces and attack both gates at once. But I figured, you know what, this gate would go down really, really fast, and then we'd just be able to get our giant pile of black coaches and everything in the city to wreak havoc, destroy the enemy backline, and all that sort of stuff. Although Case Chaos, to be fair, doesn't have much of a backline. It's just that damn Hell Cannon, which we can't even take care of with our only flying unit right now. I really think that these guys really do need some other flying unit support. They've got a crazy charge, and they are anti-large, but just by virtue of the fact that they're limited model number 20, it looks like every Hell Cannon hit destroys one of the units, and thus is problematic. Oh, and the enemy uses a Golden Hound of Gehenna right on top of us. Interesting. The Hounds are, Are they stuck in the wall, or is it just coincidence that the vortex is moving around like that? Wow, I really appreciate all this magical support. I guess all the... I guess the beguilement of vampires works on Chaos Sorcerers just as well as it works on vampires. Anyway, now that we had a second Invocation of the Head going on the Knights of the Red Death, our legendary unit, they got a bit of a leeway in terms of their HP and are going to attack the enemy lord. I do wish that the units, and I've mentioned this before, had a surround mechanic, because I really dislike how you tell a unit to attack another unit, and instead of purposely trying to fly around it, especially considering this is one unit, and it's an aerial unit too, they sort of just interfere with each other. You constantly have to micro them to move forward so that more than just like one or two attacks an enemy at the same time. Annoying, but you know, one of those quality of life things that we can hope gets solved. But otherwise, nice to have the Knights of the Red Death finally on the field. It'll be even nicer when we have Isabella's aerial support army, because currently we don't have much in the way of anything that supports these guys. Ooh, and they got a Plague of Rust on them, minus 50 armor, although to be fair, they have so much armor that doesn't really matter all that much. Enemy Chaos Sorcerer's dropped to about half HP, and he has done about 25% HP to the Knights, who started with about 75% in the first place, but they're doing fairly good up there. In the meantime, the gate is still being broken through, but you can see just how much damage the enemy units have taken. I do believe Gorst is not here yet, so it's not Gorst's AoE damage dishing it out, but rather, I believe it's this Mortis engine. This one is out front, and it's sort of dueling with the enemy Titan, the enemy Giant over here. No Sky Titans here, unfortunately. Although they probably wouldn't be on our side. Yeah, this thing is hitting the Mortis engine and dishing out the damage, but the Mortis engine is doing so much damage to everything near it that it's quite valuable. Out here, it looks like the Chaos Sorcerer is finally or almost ready to fall. He's been surrounded by these Knights of the Red Death for a long time. I feel like maybe they don't dish out as much damage as Pegasus Knights do, or maybe it's just the fact that the Lord is quite tanky. He only had about 50 melee defense though, but yeah, there we go. Finally, they're able to bring that down, and we don't have to concern ourselves with the enemy Lord casting anything anymore. Although to be fair, most of us casts, if not all of us, no, well, not all of us casted, did cast a Plague of Rust. To be fair, on our knights, and I guess they haven't. This is their time to shine, I guess. Because the rest of the gate is still blocked and still not destroyed, even though we're telling everybody we have out here to actually attack the enemy. So at this point, yeah, it's just the Knights of the Red Death. Oh, you can hear the clip-clopping sounds of their hell steeds really well. This one's charging by himself, just poking enemy Forsaken to death. Well done, buddy, well done. Alrighty, so getting some definite value out of these guys, even though they are hurt. They're still dishing out damage and killing enemies. In the meantime, gate still not broken through. Working on it, though. It's at 77%. Oh, wait, no, wait, 69% on the gatehouse, nice, and 77% on the gate. Getting there, getting there. The enemy army is still milling around here, and we're having a really tough time bringing down that giant, mostly because it's our large units like our Mortis Engines up front, and they're blocking, I guess, the rest of our units in there. Yeah, see, even our Vargulfs can't really get through. Gorst is just really trying to get through. I kept telling the black coaches to attack the gate, but it wasn't really working out. So honestly, the fight around the enemy gate isn't particularly interesting, even though the enemy units, as you can see, are just slowly all dropping and routing by virtue of that Mortis Engine damage and I guess the occasional hits from anybody else that can sort of manage to get through. I believe Vlad is down here as well somewhere. I just have no idea where he is because it's all in the press. Yeah, I really do wish that the camera would go through the gate a little bit more and you could watch like the fight like in here. But oh well, not to worry. Finally, the gate is looking like it's gonna get ready to fall. Looks like the giant is also starting to rout as well right on time. Gate's at 80%. Well, only moved up, what, 3% since last we saw it? Oh, man. And getting some of those Knights of the Red Death. Well, I guess we can just keep watching them and do their thing. They're still at half HP, and they've been flying around, killing the occasional unit and seeing off any other units that rout. We've also got some zombies coming in. I decided that fine, we're going to get them up on the walls just in case that gate just refuses to break down. Another charge from the Knights of the Red Death onto these Chaos Cultists with spears, immediately basically forcing them to rout. They're still debuffed, it looks like, by the Helm of Discord. So yeah, they're 3 and 18. No attack and barely any defense, and the Knights will be able to heal off them. There we go, finally. The frickin' gate breaks down, and the rest of our units can get in here. Go, everybody. Move forward. You can see the units are slowly starting to push forward. At this point, I'm just frantically ordering everybody to move past this. There we go. Just press on through. Oh, some of the black coaches are getting in here as well. And I do think the black coaches might be fairly decent at performing against chaos, especially when in large numbers and in a blob like this. That's actually a pretty cool, like, I don't know what to call this. There's like a bunch of hellish contraptions on wheels. Well, I guess the Mortis Engines aren't on wheels here. We can right now mostly see Gorst's army stuff, although the first Mortis Engine I think is Vlad's Mortis Engine, and because the other ones came in as a supporting force, the first one did a lot more damage, and in fact has been taking a lot of damage itself. We can see that it's at 25% HP. It spent like half the battle, or maybe 80% of the battle actually, dueling with an enemy giant while damaging other units, and then it started to get hit by a second giant. The giants really had it out for that one particular Mortis Engine is what I'm saying. But anyway, more and more units are breaking through. As you can see, those black coaches are now making a line here, and we're just finally, we have a beachhead. There we go. The Vargulfs are finally able to get in the fight, as they haven't been able to do much thus far. We also still have our Knights of the Red Death fighting. I guess this is their episode. Well, there and that Mortis Engine that basically held off the entire tide of the enemy. Yeah, next time we hit a Chaos Fortress, I promise I will hit 2 gates at the same time, rather than rather than waiting on one to break through, because that just took too long, even if the Death Star is perfectly fine there, as it is healing and buffing itself constantly. Plus we have all the Lords debuffing all the enemies around them, as we have 2 Helms of Discord in those forces over there. Alrighty, well, the Knights of the Red Death finally taking some damage, destroying a unit of Chosen, and at the same time a unit of Forsaken. I think that Chaos Warrior came from the gate, but yeah, the Chosen were what we originally charged, and while these guys took some damage, remember that they do have the Hunger on top of all the heals that we have by Invocations of Nehek, plus the Mortis Engines, so I think they will be just fine and heal up after this. So still a well done to them, especially as they've been operating by themselves essentially this entire time. Finally, we've broken through. We got our corpse carts moving in a pile. I actually kept the corpse carts behind the rest of the army so that they didn't interfere, but there we go. Now finally breaking through. Moving through enemy Chaos Knights, who unfortunately for them are not able to do all that much damage. The Giants have been actually fairly impressed with. Look at this one. It's dishing out a lot of damage to Mittens there. If I sound unconcerned, it's because I am. Mittens isn't going to die to this, obviously, because we can just heal him up and debuff the Giant should we need to do so. Yeah, it'll be fun. Oh, it is a high Chevron Chaos Giant, to be fair. We've actually also now moved all of our black coaches by themselves. I took them as a separate group together with the Claw of Nagash and sent them forward to fight this giant pile of enemies still left on the side here. And what do we have in terms of enemy composition? An enemy unit of Chaos Knights, which is already pretty damaged, a couple of Cultists, and a Chaos Warriors with Halberds. So quite a bit in terms of the potential anti-large damage. But together with the Mortis Engine support, I think these guys are in a pretty good place, even though they're kind of having a tough time attacking the enemy. They're up to 74 and 55 melee attack and defense from having been in the fight for a while now. Weapon strength is 150, yeah. Alright, pretty good. Well done, Black Coaches. At the very least, when against an enemy like this with relatively small numbers, and the fact that we can block off a location like this, essentially, they're like a wall of Black Coaches, essentially prevents these guys from reinforcing the enemy while we rip apart the rest of their forces down here. Finally, the Giant is ready to die here. He is at about, I don't know, 20%-ish HP, as Vlad is now attacking him, and One Punch Bad has decided to help Mittens. Also, our Blood Knights are now finally in here, although one did get pretty badly beat up fighting some Chosen, or was it fighting some Blood Knights here? Ironically, I think with all the elites we have, our Blood Knights are by far the most fragile, which it doesn't sound quite right, Blood Knights being fragile, but it is what it is. We have a lot of these single entity units that are pretty crazy. Mortis Engine. Oh, and this is the Mortis Engine that got badly hurt, just ready to go back into combat. Look at this frickin' thing. It's got nearly 400 kills on it. That's the first one that I was talking about that went through that gate. Yeah, the Blood Knights, or the Flying Blood Knights and the Mortis Engine. The Flying Blood Knights are back at half HP, I guess being around the auras of the Mortis Engines and stuff like that, plus the hunger based off their attacks. And they're just sort of wheeling around right now. I'm telling them repeatedly to attack the Hell Cannon, but I guess one of them was stuck in a fight there. And then finally, they're able to drop down on this. There we go. Once again, it's your guys' time to shine, and it's time for you to get your revenge on that stupid Hell Cannon that kept knocking you guys out of the sky. There we go. The poor Chaos Dwarfs are not able to fight against this, especially as they're the only units that are in this game. Yeah, I'll have to wait until the Chaos Dwarfs get added to Total Warhammer 3 for them to get their revenge on the vampires. I wonder if I'll remember to make that reference when that time comes around. So you guys remind me 1 year from now. Oh man, and just like that, I do believe the battle has ended. The enemy army is routing. The Black Coaches have held on and dished out a fairly decent amount of damage here, although a few Hell Cannon shots did damage the Claw of Nagash as well. Well done to that Hell Cannon, though, I gotta say. Out of all the units to praise on the enemy side, it was definitely the Hell Cannon. It's also nice to take Kislev here, by virtue of the fact that Kislev is now a playable faction in Total Warhammer 3, I mean. Can't wait for Mortal Empires. Oh man, this dynamic is going to be so different when we get Mortal Empires in the third game there. What is this? Oh, there's still a unit of aspiring champions, and Knights of the Red Death are gonna fight them a little bit. Alrighty, well, we can watch this, I suppose, and get just shocked at the rest of the units. Huh, wait, are aspiring champions unbreakable, or because this is just one unit holding? Huh. Wait, oh, we got some black coach. Wow, one black coach just really booking. These things are so damn fast, right? And what's their speed at? Oh, this one actually got down to about half HP, but it did get a decent amount of kills. 150 on the Claw of Nagash. 71, 52, 77. Speed's 136. Yeah, there are a few units that are that fast, and I believe just like that, the aspiring champions are done for. They did manage to bring down a few of our Blood Knights, but I think this is by virtue of the fact that these guys got revived with low HP, i.e. we Invocation of Nehect our Blood Knights, and a unit got revived, and then it, I presume, died, but otherwise the battle is completely over, and we have taken Kislev. Oh, wow, they actually got kind of beat up here. Oh, but we're just gonna speed it up, get an Invocation of Nehek, and bring them back up. Must be really annoying to be the enemy. When they damage your units, and then your units just get healed up there. And waiting for that invocation until we end, and there it is. Alrighty, so you guys can revive yourselves. Just want to look at some of our units while we wait for the invocation to be done, although we are sped up to max, while the animations are kind of funny. Actually, I like seeing the banshees flying around the top of that mortis engine in a little circle when it's sped up. It looks kind of hilarious. Like it's like a banshee fidget spinner, essentially. Anyway, there we go. A close victory, mostly, I think, by virtue of the damage to a few of our units, although that Invocation of Nehek did revive our knights over here, or perhaps it was the fact that the battle ended. I'm not entirely sure, but they do appear to be mostly a full model now, so that's quite lovely. And that's about it. I'm curious to see how much damage we did, but well done to the Knights of the Red Death. Alrighty, once again, if nothing else, this battle really shows you the power of the Mortis engine. This was the Mortis engine that was out front that almost got wrecked by that giant, or possibly the Hell Cannon dishing out damage to it, in addition to all the units hitting it at once, because it sort of ran out ahead. But look at that, 120,000 damage by... well, sitting in the breach of the gate, essentially, and just ripping enemies apart. We also got a fairly decent, nearly 40k damage on our Knights of the Red Death, although they did come close to getting wrecked a few times in there. They were certainly able to dish out a lot of damage. I mean, considering the fact that Vlad got 50k and he was able to get a Wind of Death through the enemy army, that is very, very respectable. Plus, they did kill that enemy lord. It was just, really was that Hell Cannon that was really causing them trouble. It's quite effective on targeting those units. Otherwise, the other Mortis engines, once again, probably did well. The Claw of Nagash doing 35k and the other one 22. All these were stuck behind the gate for a long time. I also want to point out that the Black Coaches, they're actually quite good against Chaos. Go figure. When we charged them by themselves together with the Claw of Nagash, they stayed in there just fine. They got plenty of kills against relatively heavy units, although a decent amount of those might have been, I suppose, Chaos Cultists, but well done. And they didn't even die. I expected that Chaos would be able to surround and kill them, but not so much the case. Alrighty, well, we're going to occupy Kislev, as it is a nice look. Hey, and we got another healing potion. Yeah, Kislev is a pretty nice location to have. Not so much for the money that it generates or anything like that, but the fact, well, actually, the money that it generates is also pretty good. But just the fact that it sort of helps us get a linchpin once again on this side, although Beckhofen is still kind of exposed, which is a little bit concerning. Anyway, let's upgrade some stuff. What's the growth rate here, by the way? 197. Okay, so we should be able to upgrade Beckhofen to level 3 reasonably quickly. I would like to get a little bit more growth, but not much we can do about that. What we could possibly do is take Griffin Wood and pop an Awakened Battlefield in there as fast as possible. Then we can make use of that. Oh, also, I forgot, we need to take Kappelberg as well. Maybe we'll have Isabella do that, although she can't reach it this turn. Wait, can she reach Griffin Wood this turn? No, damn. Too bad. Okay, well, I guess we can have this guy while he's waiting for Gorst to move up here. I assume this Chaos Army can't reach him. and capture Griffin Wood. We won't be able to defend most of these places if the enemy actually chooses to attack them, but hopefully Chaos is a little bit too busy right now to deal with us. We also really do need to take Nagenhof, but I suppose Isabella can do that as well. What I really don't want is for... actually, I was about to say I don't want the AI to take Kappelberg because we have most of the Talabekland province, but if they do, it'll be easy to capture, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. You know what, maybe we have Isabella go around to this side and have her try to hit up this army, as well as taking Nagenhof and Fort Jakova. Might be the thing to do. I was actually hoping these forces of chaos would destroy Red Eye Mountain so we can have that gold mine for ourselves, and then we won't have to have walls, and that's not exactly true. We'd still probably have to have walls here in Kazad Urkulaz, but yeah, the gold mine. I don't know if these guys are actually going to go for the orcs there. They are pretty damaged, and any one of our armies would be able to destroy this anyway. With that, unfortunately, I believe it is time to call this episode, as there is no more time. There's still plenty of Forces of Chaos stuff up here, but honestly, it's the dwarfs that are possibly more concerning right now. We will have to try to deal with them with the Red Duke at the start of next episode, and he can indeed attack these armies, although they might be a little bit too tough for him. This one's broken. Oh, but this one's in March stance. Maybe. If anything, this is looking like it could be a absolutely epic cinematic battle, although the flame cannons are concerning. The fact that all the hammerers and the giant slayers and the ironbreakers will be very tired is certainly pretty darn enticing. It's this... If only we could get them separately. Because Grumbrindel as a lord is going to be extremely concerning. I do imagine the Red Duke would be able to bring him down, but... yeah, he'd probably wreak havoc on our lines. To be honest, this still doesn't have a lot of monsters, and we still are relying a lot on Graveguard and Black Knights here. And to be fair, Blood Knights are fairly fragile, but nonetheless, we might still have to take the opportunity. I'm hoping that there isn't a giant pile of other armies back here as well to immediately attack the Red Duke. Certainly another thing we could consider. We could also try ambushing back at Grenstad, but this is a good opportunity. There are also other opportunities that we will probably need to make use of. There are new forces building up from the Empire that we might have to have Dieter destroy. In fact, maybe we give Dieter some raised dead and some stuff, because otherwise, I don't like it. We could also, I suppose, move Carmilla into March stance and have her help out with this. Definitely don't want the Empire building up forces here. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Just a really exciting times with all the enemy armies around us at the same time and everything we have to deal with. Between the episodes, as usual, I'll take care of all the money and stuff, as well as the, assassin movements. And then next time, we will have plenty more battles against Chaos, against Dwarfs, against the Empire. Who knows? Roll the... Eternal Empire roulette, I guess. Hey, well, although we do have Kislev now, so hey. Anyway, don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. I promise the next episode won't take nearly as long. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.